What's going on, YouTube? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Monster Legends. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well, peeps. Alright guys, as you can see, it is Monster Cell Week. Now, originally my plan for today was to do like a rune video, everything about the runes, crafting, gambling, all that good business. But sometimes plans change, peeps. And this morning, when I was up at like 6 o'clock in the morning doing my war attacks because hashtag dedication, I saw that the Monster Legends thingy had come up with Monster Cell Week. And I said, well, probably should do that in my video instead, right? So, that's what we're going to cover today. Monster Cell Week because, not just because it's Monster Cell Week, because that's kind of a normal thingamajig-bob deal, but because of, oh, not nearly fast enough, this is a new time challenge called Dr. Viktor's Patrons. Now, you do get rewards based on how many cells you buy. During Double Cell Week, you get a point for both cells, not just the one you bought. You get a point for the extra cell that comes along with it. So now that we're into this, actually first, whoops, almost screwed something up here. We're going to go up here to Blob. 11 gems. We're just going to go ahead and gem this sucker out and start this. Yay, Blob, woo! So attractive. Cool beans. And now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to gem that done too. Woo, Elementium, woo! Okay. So we're on Polaris C now, starting that. I'd like to get Frostbite out of this event. It may take a little bit of gemmage. Hopefully not much. Stop it. So, that's good news. Any hoodles. Actually, yes, I'm enjoying the experience. No, I've already rated you people. I've already rated them. I don't know why they keep popping that up. It drives me nuts. But I need to go down here and do my breeds and such because Matani Frops, you're welcome. Not gonna lie, he's actually kind of cool looking. I wish he wasn't uncommon, but he is, so he kind of stinketh. Any hoodles, we need to get our breeding points in for the Delio, for, Polaris C. Oops, gotta go ahead and sell you off. I promise we're getting into it, guys. It'll happen. It'll happen. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and hatch and place you. Right, meow. Oh, great, I sold off one of my other guys. Repeat. Okay, whatever. Anywho, so we're repeating that. We're going to grab this over here. Still no breeding point. This game hates my soul. Any hoodles. Worker Hulk's getting ready to hatch. But, now it's time to talk about this dealio down here. So, let's get into it, peeps. First off, foremost, let's break it down for free-to-play players, because I'm free-to-play, I haven't spent any money on the game, and I want to teach you guys how you can get the most out of the game without spending money. So your free-to-play player barrier, I would say in this event, is going to be getting Igursus, which is good. That's actually really good for being free-to-play. You can get Igursus. Not bad. Now, obviously the next step is going to be, how do you get Igursus and what's the cheapest way to get Igursus? Well, I'm glad you asked, peeps. So we're going to go over here to the Monster Lab and check out the shop. Bam. Now, you'll notice, 35 minutes before it resets, but anyways, also, you'll notice I scroll over here that I have bought every one of these rare cells, every one of those rare cells, and these. These were all with gold. They were 9,000 gold to start with. It takes about 4 million gold to buy all 100 cells. Once you've bought the 100 cells, they are sold out. You can't buy more. What this means that every 12 hours, as long as there is 3 rares available to buy with gold, you can make 600 points for the, what's the time challenge, okay? So over the course of 4 days for the time challenge, that means you can do this 8 times, 12 hours is half a day, you got 4 days, 8. So 8 rounds of this, so 8 rounds is going to take you 96 million gold. Now how do I figure that out? It's about 4 million gold per rare that you buy for, so it's about 12 million gold per round. So I had spent 12 million gold to buy all 300 of these cells, alright? And then you're going to multiply that by 8 rounds, 96 million gold. That's going to give you 4,800 points in the event, which means you only need 1,200 points left to get Igursus. So, definitely not bad. But, you say, well, you're still 1,200 points short. How do I get the rest of the points? I'm glad you asked that as well. I'm going to go ahead and pop up a chart really fast. This has got your information on buying gems and how the price increases, because it doesn't always stay 3 gems if you didn't know that. It does increase, but so on this chart, on the left-hand side, you will see a number in parentheses. This is going to be the round cost. So on round 1, it's going to be 3 gems. Once you buy 10 times at 3 gems, the price will increase to 4 gems. Then you can buy, I think, at 6 times. Then the price increases to 5 gems, and you can buy 4 times, etc., 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 all the way down the list. So with this math, every time you buy 10 purchases, you get 20 cells for 30 gems. So the cheapest way to get Igursus would be, 1, buy all the rares through the whole event, as long as there is 3 per day. I don't know if there will be. I'm hoping there will be. Or 3 per every refresh. There might not be 3 rares per refresh. I'm hoping there is. If there's not, you'll have to upgrade your gem purchasing a little bit more. But the cheapest way is you run 10 purchases on 3 different monsters. This is going to cost you 120 gems, but you will be getting 20 cells for monsters you want. Obviously, don't buy cells for monsters you don't care about. Duh. But that's going to give you 400 points per 10 purchases. So when you buy with 30 gems, 400 points, 30 more gems, 800 points, 30 more gems, 1200 points. This is going to give you your 6,000 points to get Igursus for free, because generally, especially since we just had the birthday ticket event, you should have some extra gems laying around on hand. Now, you can also do this different ways, like the buddy system. You don't need to do the buddy system, but it gets you a legendary faster, so a lot of people like to do it that way. The buddy system is simply where you're going to buy 20 purchases, or 40 cells, and your buddy buys 20 purchases or 40 cells for a monster you want, you buy 40 cells for a monster he wants, then you guys trade, so you both spend 152 gems to get a legendary. That's generally how it works. It's 76 gems when you do 20 purchases. This is also going to give you a lot of points for the event. If you want to do it that way, it works out just fine. You can obviously do this by yourself. It's just going to take you 2 events to get your monster. You can buy 3 different monster cells, 40 cells each, and then next event come back and buy those same 3 monsters, 40 cells, and then craft them all yourself, and it takes like, I think, 450-ish gems to get 3 legendaries, so still a massive savings over what it normally costs. Any hoodles. With that being said, that is how you're going to get your Igursus, but there's also a third way my buddy showed me today. Well, he didn't really show me. He chatted about it. There he is. Boom. Predator. I don't know if it was meant to be this way, but it absolutely does work. It may get patched in the week, I don't know. But you can actually buy cells with your war coins, and those do count. Now, there's 3 monsters you can buy this week that have the exact same ratio of coins to points. It's going to be Donna Turtle. It's 50 points, 50 coins, so a point per coin. Shannara's Pet is going to be 20 points for 10 cells, or 200 points, 200 coins, so a point per coin, and Ingvar's Pet. The other ones are going to be overpriced, I guess you would say, but if you don't want those monsters, don't waste your war coins. That's just an extra way to get it. I tested it out just to make sure it works. As you can see, I have 650 points. I did 1 purchase of Donna Turtle cells, just to see, and it does work. So, with that information being done, that's going to be how you get Igursus for free. Well, not exactly free. You're spending gems, but a good thing to take away from this is cells never expire. So it's not like if you buy cells when they're on this deal, like 10 purchases, that it's going to be a bad deal because you can get the legendary. It's an investment. You will get the legendary eventually, and much cheaper than buying it on offer, which is why I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to buy, I think, 10 purchases. Maybe I'll buy... We'll buy 10 purchases of Timerian cells, because it's never bad to have them, and they're not going to expire or go away in my inventory. They're going to last forever. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 purchases. That took 30 gems. You see, I lost 30 gems up there, but I just gained, rewards. I just gained 400 points for doing that in the event. Now, I could do this for 30 gems on, every monster if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that at all. Anyways, that's going to help you get a lot of your points really cheaply. Obviously, it'll take you a lot more events if you're buying just 10 at a time to get the monster, so I may come back and buy Timerian cells again. Hopefully, he'll come back around in the refresh. And that brings me to my last point here. The Monster Wiki actually shows you what the event, what's on sale now and what's coming up in the sell offers next. So you can actually look a little bit into the future, about 12 hours into the future, and see what monsters will come on offer, so you know maybe which ones you want to buy. It doesn't show you the entire week's worth of offers, which kind of stinks, but it does show you what will come up. So Timerian may come around more than once in this event, and if I buy 10 more cells again the next time he comes around, I'll have spent 60 gems for 40 cells instead of 76 gems for 40 cells. So it's all about being a cheapskate, in my opinion, LOLs, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's the new cell week. That's how to get Igursus for free. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, don't forget to leave those down there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you liked the video, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys next time.